Arctic cold has brought an early taste of winter to southern Colorado this week, and from what First Alert 5 says, it could be sticking around for a little while longer.
Let's check back in now with meteorologist Alan Rose, and Alan is going to give us a sneak preview of what winter could actually look like for us this year, and it's already so cold.
Yeah, I was going to say, if this week is any indication of what winter could look like, well, you might want to hold on to those winter coats for quite some time. And I know many of us over this past week reaching for the coats, the hats, the gloves. If you've done so, you're probably not alone. Well, now, while the winter solstice is still more than a month away, we're now getting closer to the start of what's known as meteorological winter. That begins December 1st and runs through the end of February. Meteorological seasons, they're a little different than the astronomical ones. They're based on annual temperature cycles rather than the position of Earth relative to the sun. That's what regular seasons are based on. Now, meteorological seasons allow for more consistent and precise record keeping, which makes it easier to calculate climate statistics. This is especially useful for the agriculture and commerce industries. Now, on average, from December to February, we typically see around 13.5 to 14.5 inches of snow, and that's nearly 42% of our seasonal average for the Springs, and for Pueblo, it's just over half. As we look back to last winter, the Springs Airport reported above average winter snowfall, while Pueblo saw below average snowfall. And now that we've laid out a baseline number, let's look ahead at the Climate Prediction Center's outlook for snow this winter. With La Nina back again, the latest outlook for southern Colorado currently sits in favor of slightly below average snowfall through February. And the odds of a super dry winter actually increase. Notice on the map here, the farther south you go, while the odds of a snowy winter improve over the Pacific Northwest and Northern Rockies. Temperature-wise, the outlook here is leaning towards warmer than average temperatures for parts of southern Colorado this winter. And again, that's a common signature for La Nina. Now, it's important to note that outlooks like these only show us future conditions relative to the norm, whereas the purpose of a forecast is to provide you with day-to-day changes that we predict, such as daily highs, lows, snow probability, and snowfall amounts. We'll be back with more News 5 at 4 after this. Stay with us.